This is Justin Germino from DragonBlogger.com, and I'm here unboxing the Redragon SIREN2 7.1 gaming headset for PCs. Now, you can see it's got foam cushions. The microphone comes out like a little bit of a triangle rather than being a boom mic that comes in front of your mouth. So I'm definitely going to test out the microphone and see how that is at picking up surround sound. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it. It says the mic sensitivity is minus 45 dB, plus or minus 3. It's got 115 dB sensitivity, and looks like it's 40 millimeter driver on the speaker side here. Yep, 40 millimeter speakers instead of 50 millimeter, but that should be okay. Most of them are 40 millimeter drivers. Let's go ahead and open it up, see how they look, how they feel. First impressions before I actually test them out. You know, believe it or not, my favorite USB headset, which I won't disclose the name at the moment, we'll see how this stacks up against it. This would actually be the first Redragon headset that I've ever reviewed. Okay, so in the box here, the headset's wrapped up in this little cardboard over here. There pretty much is just the headset and a little tiny manual. The little tiny manual is pretty much just telling you how to use the control box on the manual, going over the specs, and just telling you about its support. It basically requires no drivers. You plug it in the USB, it just works. So, this is what the headset looks like. You can see it's kind of got this grill on the side here. I'm betting it lights up when I plug it in the USB. The headset band is adjustable. You can see it adjusts up and down. I really like the new bands that have the metal on top with the adjustable strap underneath. They're much more durable than the cheap plastic headsets that have plastic over the headband. Like I said, the mic itself, though, is this little plastic triangular extension off the side here on the left part of the headphone. And I would say the design is, I could already tell, it's kind of like cheapy plastic. We'll see how good the mic is at picking things up. But I always, of course, prefer a really nice flexible boom mic that I can move in front of my mouth, I can move up and down, or one that slides up and down or even tucks away. So we'll see how that is. I mean, if it picks up the sound really good, it's definitely either way. I'm not going to actually bump it. I could take a sip or a drink without having to worry about moving the boom mic out of my way first. So other than that, the cord itself, this is among, and I don't know if you could see this in the video, it's a tight braided cable, right? But it's actually thicker than any other cable I've ever seen. This thickness of this cable is really amazing. It is super, super thick. It's about twice as thick as any other headset cable that I've reviewed. It's a really thick cable, so I imagine there's no way this cable can crimp and twist because it's just that incredibly thick. It definitely is about double the diameter of a traditional cable, in my opinion. And here's the control box. You can see it has two volume controls. One's most likely for the sound. The other one, let me see here, vibration control. So when it's plugged in the USB, often these virtual USB 7.1 headsets have something called vibration. What that is to compensate for the bass, the lack of a bass, because it is just a headset. They have vibration, which causes the speaker in the headset, it causes vibration to kind of simulate the deep bass so that you kind of feel it. So I'll test out the bass vibration functionality of this headset. Now, normally, I'm not a huge fan of the bass vibration, so we'll see how it is on there. Then you got a button on the back here, which I'm probably going to guess, yep, it's the mic mute button. So I always love a headset that has a mic mute button because depending on what you're using, you may not want to pop into the app and actually mute. So a mic mute button to me is a must. And so having a mic mute button is a really nice feature. So again, this is the Redragon SIREN2 virtual 7.1 USB gaming headset. There's basically a sound card built into the headset, which makes it 7.1 surround. It basically takes a normal sound signal and actually virtually makes it surround by doing audio tricks to delay the various audio. And I've done a lot of 7.1 virtual surround headsets, and they do a really good job of making the surround virtual, and they work really, really well, especially for like MMOs and things like that. Although some people ask me about, if you're playing a really, really sensitive first-person shooter, does that little bit of delay allow you to hear footprints from like somebody sneaking up behind you, where literally milliseconds make a difference? And I found that they do. People have told me that virtual surround headsets versus true 7.1 surround headsets have that slight delay that can make the difference between somebody. If you really need to hear footsteps in an FPS of somebody come on you, it actually does make a difference. Although I don't perceive that audio difference, but I'm also not a massive FPS expert where every little millisecond actually counts and stuff like that. I'm actually really pretty bad at FPS games. I'm okay at Overwatch, but overall I'm pretty bad at FPS games. So, again, this is the Redragon SIREN2. I'm looking forward to the review. I can tell you the Earcup Cushions are very, very comfortable. They're on par with the HyperX Cloud 2 as far as comfort. Even though the HyperX Cloud 2 are a little larger, these are super comfortable. They're very thick. They have a lot of padding. So again, I would just my initial test, they're as comfortable as the HyperX Cloud 2, which is a good sign. So we'll go ahead and test these. I'll let you know how they do. Thank you for watching.
Disclaimer, this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose. To have your product or brand showcased on Dragon Blogger, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct. Thank you for watching.